Thanks for stopping by. I did not know that. Please like and subscribe.
Can I have just a little bit of time to think about it?
Do it now.
Coming up on this episode. Good day, Mr. Eastwood. I'm Hugh Jackman. Eastwood said, "Yeah, I know." So Jackman said, "Well, I've been told I occasionally look like you in films." Eastwood looked at him and said, "You're holding up the line, kid." Hugh Jackman was pretty much an unknown actor until he got the role of Wolverine in the X-Men films. His ability to play that character was a key reason that film and other sequels that followed were so successful. I remember when I first saw a commercial for one of the films, I thought, wow, there's something about that guy that reminds me of a young Clint Eastwood. Maybe it was the hair or the Josie Wales sideburns, but I found out I wasn't the only one who noticed that. Jackman has said he's heard that comparison for years. Someone had some fun with the resemblance and created a deepfake, putting Jackman's face on Dirty Harry.
Oh! I know what you're thinking. Did he fire 6 shots or only 5? But Ian, this is a .44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world, and would blow your head clean off.
Maybe the looks were not entirely an accident. Jackman has said that he originally prepared for his role as Wolverine in the X-Men film from 2000 by watching Eastwood in his Dirty Harry films. The director of the 2013 film Wolverine said that he took inspiration from that film by studying Clint Eastwood's 1976 movie, The Outlaw Josie Wales. While they may resemble each other, Jackman and Eastwood's personalities are very different. Eastwood is known to be a man of few words and very direct, while Jackman is said to be outgoing and one of the nicest actors in film. In 2009, Jackman told a story about the time he was at a Warner Brothers event. All the actors were lined up backstage waiting to go on. Jackman said the line was very tight together, and that Sylvester Stallone was in front of him, and Clint Eastwood just happened to be directly behind him. Jackman decided that this was his chance to get to introduce himself and talk to Clint Eastwood. He turned around and said, "Good day, Mr. Eastwood. I'm Hugh Jackman." Eastwood said, "Yeah, I know." So Jackman said, "Well, I've been told I occasionally look like you in films." Eastwood looked at him and said, "You're holding up the line, kid." Jackman said he'll never forget the interaction because he said when he went on stage, he had a bright red face and never looked back at Eastwood again. He added that Clint has never asked him to be in any of his movies or even have an audition. But he admitted that he still watches Eastwood's movies for inspiration. But fortunately, that's not the end of the story. Years later, it appears that both Jackman and Eastwood had some fun with the incident. In 2014, Jackman hosted the Tony Awards. During the opening segment, Jackman is seen bouncing through the audience, happily greeting everyone. It was a tribute to the 1953 musical called Small Town Girl. Then he comes up on Clint Eastwood, and here's what happened. Pretty funny stuff. Glad to see that both could make a joke about their uncomfortable initial meeting that happened years earlier. A bit later, Jackman got to introduce Eastwood for his musical Jersey Boys.
These are also film and TV credits of our next presenter. He's a legend who is taking Jersey Boys from Broadway to the big screen. Please welcome Clint Eastwood.
No word yet if Eastwood has since offered Jackman a role in any of his upcoming films. It might be kind of fun to see them as father and son, wouldn't it? Jackman said he's done playing Wolverine, and in one last twist, Eastwood's son Scott is said to be one of the candidates for taking over the role of Wolverine. Here's another deepfake created with him in the role.
Pretty much everything after 1973. It's good to see you, Charles. It's good to see everyone.
Well, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed hearing about that first awkward meeting between these two actors. Thanks for watching.
I did not know that. Is that weird? Is that wild?